Hello, welcome to Spoiler Session. Where were we talking about? Would you? I'm
Solo.
Solo. Solo.
Solo Star Wars story.
So, what'd you think of this movie, Megan?
I loved it. I think it's the best
Bull.
Disney Star Wars movie because Rogue One, like, it has its funny moments, but you can cut out like half the movie. And Last Jedi, the plot isn't that great.
Shut up.
And
Did you even see my video on Last Jedi?
No.
Watch it. It'll probably make you a lot more smarter.
I think Solo is a great movie.
Yes.
Because I loved all the characters, and like even though I knew Lando and Chewbacca and Solo were gonna like make it out alive, I was like still like so tense because there's like so many moments that they're close to death.
Wait,
and
Megan.
I'm like, Urgh!
Wait, Megan. Let's talk about the biggest plot reveal in this movie, shall we?
Okay.
Darth fucking Maul is in this movie.
Yeah.
When I saw that, I was like, holy.
Well, like I don't watch the show, but I
You
was
should.
like,
Watch Star Wars Clone Wars now.
I was like, is that Darth Maul?
Yes, it is Darth
Okay.
Maul, and pretty much, I'm guessing this takes place after Star Wars Clone Wars, or in where last time you saw him in Star Wars Clone Wars was when he and his brother Savage fought Palpatine, and Palpatine killed his brother,
Okay.
and yeah. So,
Well, what's great about it though is that like it has potential for a sequel, but like at the same time it can stand alone. But at the same time, like
make Darth Maul a Star Wars movie, even though we had his plot pretty much all laid out for us in the Clone Wars.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the Clone Wars, Megan. It's a damn good show.
okay.
I thought this movie was pretty good. I do think out of all the Disney Star Wars movies, I don't count Star Wars as Disney movies. I don't. But of all the movies that were made by Disney, I'm still deciding either between, like, this is probably, like, my third or fourth. It's going back and forth between Rogue One.
Rogue One's
No, it's not. It's good. I love The Force Awakens, and I'm planning on doing a video on why it's not a carbon copy of A New Hope. So to all the people who say, it's just a carbon copy, wah. It's not. It has completely different context to them. But people ignore that and decide to whine about it.
Okay, well, let's talk about Solo some more.
And I also love The Last Jedi.
Okay, so I liked all the battles in it. It was like a Western movie.
Yeah, it was,
/ buddy cop movie, and
Also, can I just say this one time?
what?
When Chewie and Han first met, they were in a cage fight. I was like this, Chewie should be a wrestler one day.
Yeah.
It's like, I know he's a Wookiee now, but he can pretty much beat John Cena. Even though John Cena is God.
What I like about it is that Chewie is my favorite Star Wars character, and this is like where he's like not just a side character.
Yeah.
He's like the main cast. Like he has like all these roles and responsibilities, like he does in the other movies, but like he like was more up front. Because like in the originals, it's like Han and Luke and Leia, and then he's like kind of pushed aside a little.
And he's the only one alive left.
Except the droids.
And Lando, but we don't know what happened to Lando.
Yeah.
Maybe Finn's his son, you know?
Donald Glover or Childish Gambino, like, I think he had the best performance of the actors.
Wasn't he in Hunger Games?
Can you be quiet for 1 minute? No, he wasn't. I think he had the best performance out of all of them. Like, he was Lando. Like, if you go back and watch...
Yeah, oh yeah, that guy. He was awesome.
If you go back and, like, watch Empire Strikes Back, it's, like, on point.
He even
and,
has
like,
the voice.
Can you...
Sorry.
He was on point the entire time, and like his mannerisms were Lando. What I liked about this movie was it made me want to go back and watch the originals, like to compare them, to like see like the tiny bits of information that were given in the originals about Han Solo's life, and see what they did with it in this new movie. Like I had no idea what the Castle Run was, but when I like looked back and watched clips of the original movie, they like mention it like once or twice, and like I guess it's like just this pathway.
Yeah, I knew what the ending was going to be of this movie.
You did?
Yeah, like, I knew that the ending would be Han and Chewie going off into the Falcon.
Oh, okay.
I have to say, if there's one gripe I do have with the movie is just that, like, one problem I do have with the movie is that how they give Han his last name.
You don't like that?
Yeah, because like, is pretty much in the opening movie when he's separated from his girlfriend person, Kira. Why, whenever I hear that name, I always think of Light from Death Note.
I don't know.
Well, Light's other name is Kira the Savior.
Okay.
And Death Note, yet Light has a god complex. Pretty much he says to the guy, "My name's Han." And he says, "Do you have any other relatives?" "No, I'm just a guy by myself." "Okay, so Han Solo." I was just like, really? That's how they're gonna give him his name?
Mm-hmm.
And
it's whatever.
And I can't really say that much wrong with the movie, except for the fact that, like, this droid, I was like this, gee, she's letting all these, like, screamers, she's all like this, standing up for equal rights for droids, hashtag droid lives matter.
She's like the face of feminism and, like, the newest social movements that are going on, and I really like that.
And I hate feminists, because they're hypocritical in every way.
Okay, it's a topic for another time. I think the only thing that I think Rogue One beats Solo is I feel like Rogue One was a lot funnier, and like
I think it had a better climax.
Towards the end of the movie, I was like, all these actors are white except for Lando. Like, Rogue One's cast is like more racially diverse.
My favorite character in that movie was either Chirrut, the blind guy.
Oh, we're not talking about Rogue One. Right?
And also K2SO. That's one of my favorite droid characters in the series. Okay, but here's the thing about the guy who plays Lando. His voice is like the exact same with the original actor.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw the guy, I was like, "This, yeah, that is Lando." And they pretty much play it. They start by playing a card game, and no, he doesn't summon. And no, Han doesn't summon the Dark Magician to beat him down.
Yeah.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Yeah, and they like kept the fact that Lando pronounces Han's name Han. Then like I watched videos of Empire Strikes Back, and he does that throughout multiple times in the movie.
Why is a jerk?
And he eventually gets Leia to say. Leia eventually starts saying it Han, like she says it instead of Han, which is funny. And my only like part that like I noticed was I'm wondering when in Han's life that he becomes so sarcastic. Like, I know like your humor and like different parts of your personality develop over time, but like throughout the movie, like he's funny. He like can be wisecracking, but he's not as sarcastic. I loved him.
It's not as good as Harrison Ford.
But he's like, but what was great, it was he wasn't trying to be Harrison Ford.
Yeah, I like that.
And he was very good at acting. He was very funny. I really liked him.
Oh, so that opening where like he was driving around, like this. Oh boy, it looks like Baby's got some stiff competition, right?
Yeah.
Remember Baby Driver?
Yeah. I like his hair.
All you need to do is play this. You just need to play a song from Baby Driver, and boom.
I also like the fact that the actor Alden, he was in the movie Beautiful Creatures.
Wait, one thing I got.
If anyone knows the movie Beautiful Creatures, comment below.
Okay.
It's a bad movie, but he plays Ethan, and Ethan's like the best part of the movie.
Okay, wait, want to talk about...
happy that he's like in this huge movie.
Wait, want to talk about the guy who was playing Kira's boyfriend, the other guy?
He was creepy.
I was like, okay, that's the guy who played Vision. And I was like this, hey, Vision, why are you dating a Marvel... Hey, why are you dating a Marvel character and a Star Wars character, dude? Also, I know why he's only in this movie.
Why?
So we can say to all the people in the MCU cast, I was in a Star Wars movie and in the MCU. Suck it.
Well, Donald Glover was too.
Wait, Donald Glover?
He was in Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh, yeah, right. So we're the only two guys to appear in a Star Wars and Marvel movie. Suck it.
But overall, I really liked this movie.
Wait, I just have another problem. A problem I have with this movie is with Kira out of nowhere becoming a villain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, after the guy's dead, she's like this, time for me to become a villain because, I don't know.
Well, like, they said throughout the movie that she has secrets. Something's up with her.
But I'm just saying, it comes out of nowhere. Now all of a sudden, she's becoming this apprentice of Darth Maul, and it makes... But still. Oh, we want to talk about the guy who was in the Hunger Games?
Who?
Remember the old man who was like... The guy's creating a crew.
Oh, he was fine.
A lot of characters, like in Rogue One, like you know, in the opening heist, most of them die.
Yeah, I was like wondering like how are they gonna kill some of these people off?
And they do, like this.
But like it wasn't like Rogue One where it's just like in a set of time. It was throughout the movie, which I liked a lot more.
But like I thought the deaths in Rogue One were more sad and tragic.
Yeah, because you're like with the characters throughout the entire
Especially
movie.
one of my probably the saddest death was with Chirrut and Base, where Base was and Chirrut died the same way they did, saying this, I am one with the Force and the Force is with me. And especially K2SO. Why'd they kill K2SO? He went out like a badass. He was like destroying all these stormtroopers like this, haha. And stormtroopers actually managed to hit something, people. We learned a great lesson today.
Yeah.
And also, I like the fact that the Empire really isn't the main villain in this movie.
Yeah, like there's only like one lightsaber in the entire movie, which is good too.
Like seriously, we barely get any Empire in this movie. I'm like this. Wow, this is interesting. Okay, sorry about the quick edit, folks. So, what do you think of the Kira romance?
It was like weird,
Yeah.
like comparing it to, like it was like hard to watch, and it was like more romantic, like where like in the originals it's just like little kiss there, little kiss there, and
Like in the originals, they played off the whole bad boy and good
well,
girl.
it was like a I hate you, I love you kind of thing. Like you like each other, but you're just, like you pretend to hate each other,
Yeah.
and like in this one, it's like dive on in, and like is it because of what happened with Kira that he's like not as trusting of Leia, or he doesn't want to like go all in
Yeah.
at this point? It
But-
was interesting.
To me, the only death I was really like sad by was the guy who the guy who had all these like arms around him.
Yeah.
That was the only death I was like,
I just like feel bad for him.
yeah, he was the only character who died. I was like this. Oh man, I feel bad.
Yeah.
With the droid, she knew she was gonna die. So, but with this guy, he went on awesome.
Yeah. He was cool.
I was like, I do think that. So, how would you rank this with the other Star Wars movies?
Like of the Disney ones?
Like all 10 of them combined.
So, I think it's the best Disney one. It's better than the prequels.
Shut up.
I
like the prequels.
also think, like, I think the top three are the originals: Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Last Jedi, and then I would put
No, you
Solo.
put Return of the Jedi. It's Return of the Jedi.
Sorry. Yeah. Let's try to like Last Jedi. Then so the three originals, and
Yep.
then I would put Solo,
And
then I don't know, maybe Force Awakens. Rogue One's like tied with the prequels. I hate Rogue
If I had
One.
to rank all the Star Wars movies, I would say number 1, Empire Strikes Back, 10 out of 10. Number 2, Last Jedi, 10 out of 10. Number 3, Force Awakens, 10 out of 10. Number 4, Revenge of the Sith, 9.5 out of 10. Number 5, Return of the Jedi, 9.5. Number 6, I'm actually to say 3-way tie between Solo, Rogue One, and A New Hope. All of them get a 9. Number 9 is Phantom Menace, 7 out of 10. And number 10 is Attack of the Clones, also a 7 out of 10.
Okay, I agree with Attack of the Clones being at the bottom, but like it has horrible dialogue. Like
Yeah, I agree.
sand, it gets everywhere.
Yeah, but it has a lot of cool stuff in it, like the Obi-Wan subplot, the Battle of Geonosis, Christopher frickin' Lee.
The only good thing about the prequels
Oh,
is
Bull-
Ewan McGregor.
What about the lightsaber duels? What about John Williams' score? He's John Williams!
It's just another John Williams score. It doesn't like make me want to watch it. Like, oh,
So-
I gotta get that score in. But like, I
What
can
would you
just listen
What
to
would
the
you
score.
give this movie, Megan, on a scale from 1 to 10?
10 out of 10.
I'd give this a 9. A 9.
It's my favorite Disney one. Better than the prequels. Isn't better than the originals.
So,
So
hope
there
you
you go.
enjoyed this video, so have a good day and peace.
Bye.